look at what I've done, I feel like it'd be greedy to say, I want more. To have the opportunity to play Judge Dredd, to me it doesn't get any better than that. And I'm in, obviously I'm in Star Trek, and I have no desire there's no particular superhero that I'm absolutely desperate to play. I enjoy going to those movies, but who knows? If one comes my way, then I'll assess it, depending on what it is. Is there one you'd like me to play? Flash. I like where your head's at. Do you want to see my Flash? Please, please. Wow, there's kids in the audience. Lady, we got a deal.
Hello. I was wondering if there was any particular part of filming Doom that you liked most?
Was there any particular part of Doom that I like most? I love the end credits. That part where I beat up a rock, I like that. I love working with all the cast, actually. Wonderful, wonderful experience. We're working in Prague. That wasn't on my list. You know what? I had a great time working with them, and I certainly would be very interested to know why that film was ever made. I don't know where I was going with that. But if you're a fan, thank you so much for going. I do appreciate it. I'm really proud of it. I appreciate it.
Hi, I'm just wondering, when you're evaluating a script, what are you looking for? Like, what would the next cool role have for you as an actor?
When I'm reading a script, what I'm looking for... What's interesting? I look for a multitude of things. If the script starts our intrepid hero trudging through the Alaskan wilderness, chest deep in snow, I close it. If it starts our intrepid hero wakes up on a deserted island in the South Pacific, maybe it's Hawaii, I'm like, I'm going to keep reading. No, look, I mean, again, as I said before, I didn't know what I want to do until I read it and am attracted to or drawn, to the story of the character. But there's many elements that, I take into consideration. Who I'm working with, where I'm working, what the duration of the work is, and then, obviously, who's directing it, and, the quality of the writing and the character, and, all that sort of stuff. Sometimes I just forgo all of that just because it's a passion project and I just have to do it. And Dredd was a perfect case in point for me. All of those other things aligned as well, but sometimes there's just no question about it, you have to do it.
Hi, I was just wondering, while you were filming any of your movies, did you get any cool injuries?
Did I get any cool injuries?
Yeah.
Maybe. No, but I have injured other people making movies. There's this Canadian guy who made a film called Pathfinder, and thank you. And I was riding along on a horse, and then no, he was riding along the horse. I was in the mud, and he fell off the horse, and then I had to stab him with a rubber knife. Plastic knife, and I was supposed to get it between this gap here and his arm, and I missed, and I got his arm. I stabbed him. Real good. Got stitches. I bought him a bottle of Jack Daniels to apologize. And then I did it to another stuntman about a week later. Bought him a bottle of Jack Daniels as well. trained very hard for Lord of the Rings. I trained for about 5-6 days a week for 6 weeks to get up to that sort of ability that I felt that that Eamon needed to have, to the point where I could sort of neck rein the horse and, you know, hold one of those spears and, you know, generally look like I wasn't going to fall off and know what I'm doing. And it was wonderful, and just, I think, you know, a lot of the cast really bonded through that process. That's kind of really how I got to know Vigo, was, you know, every sort of Saturday when, you know, we weren't working, we'd be, you know, out with the horses, riding the horses on our day off, and it was a wonderful experience, and I just, you know, I love those animals. And I actually brought my horse with me. Vigo bought his horse. He did. That story's not going anywhere. I'm just saying.
Does it live with the goats?
I didn't buy my horse.
Hi, just a quick question.
I love quick questions.
In the Demons movie that you did, apparently there was a scene you weren't wearing your contact lenses in. Would
Yes.
you mind elaborating?
A scene where I wasn't wearing my contact lenses.
You almost crashed the car.
Almost crashed a car.
You were supposed to be driving, and I believe you weren't wearing your contact lenses in that particular scene.
That sounds like real life. I'll tell you that story about contact lenses though. I'm shooting Xena, Warrior Princess. Any of you remember that? So I'm shooting with Lucy Lawless, and it's the seduction scene. I'm not sure who's seducing who. It's fine by me. She's on the other side of the bed, and she starts doing this sexy, you know, kind of crawl across the bed towards me. I'm copping an eyeful here. I don't want to blink. This is like Christmas. All of a sudden, one of my contact lenses, because I'm not blinking, dries out and pops out. I start doing this weird kind of spasming wink, still not trying not to blink, but looking at her. Yeah.
Hi.
It's my contact lens story.
I just wanted to say you have a wonderful voice, and I was just wondering if you'd ever consider voice acting.
Well, thank you. I can speak English well. I learned it from a book. I haven't considered that, but I will. It's certainly something that I've never considered. Doctor.
So, you said you're a big fan of Doctor Who. How jealous are you that Simon Pegg has been in Doctor Who and you haven't?
Security! Look, my friend. I actually, was actually going to be on Doctor Who. True story, I was. After I don't know which season it was, maybe it was the first Matt Smith season, I was like, I've got to be on the show. And we started, I reached out to them, and they were interested, and they offered me a part, but it was in a Christmas episode special with The Silence. And it was playing, I think, the security guard to the president, that character. And, but I couldn't do it because I was filming Dread. I know. It sucks. But I will. I mean, I would love to do it, and I'm sure one day I will, because, you know, it's a synergy there, one doctor to another.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Karl.
Come, let's get some photos. Let's do some photos right now.